What's up, everyone? Well, good morning to you all. We're gonna start a new podcast, and with me today I have some guests. Actually, both of them are of the council. How are you, my friend? Can you hear me? Is your mic is working, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, all right then. We're just waiting for our other guest, which is of the council, as people already know, I think. Meanwhile, I'd like to ask you something, man. What did you think, or what did you find out about this week's challenge, the crunches? In general, what was your main idea about the whole thing? I mean, about the first division and the second division. Did you think it was hard for everyone? Did you think that everyone participated? What's your opinion in general?
We've seen a lot of participations, but like me, someone might have realized that we can perform a full pull-up.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just would like to say that we already have our other guest actually.
So much.
Yeah. Now, thank you for being here.
No, you're welcome.
And I would like to. I don't know. I think Philippe was going to say something.
Thank you.
No. Okay. I was going just to quote the. I was just quote the hashtag. Thank you, Marcelo.
Thank you, Marcelo.
Really known nowadays. So yeah. All right then. So we were listening to Philippe. I asked him about what did you find, what did you think actually about this week performances in general. So I think the same question can be applied to you. I mean, what did you think about? What was your main idea? What is your opinion about the whole performances in general, man?
I think the last day was too hard.
I was asking yourself, but all right, we can listen both. So you were saying, I'm sorry.
No, I pass the word to Gonçalo.
Oh, all right.
You were talking when I got here, so be my guest.
I don't think he wants to talk so much. So the word is yours, man.
Okay. So I shall talk. So regarding this week, we saw, generally speaking, we saw that more people did the exercise, even though they didn't really do it every day, but most people, at least everyone did at least once. So that's very positive. Besides that, there were some people that surprised us. There were people that had it really hard in the last day. I mean, I think it was general. Everyone wasn't expecting the last day to be so hard, and some people did less reps than we were expecting, but that's to be expected in this kind of
Full surprise indeed. I don't think we ever had anyone by doing one rep and suddenly
collapsing.
That literally killed me. And then we never had like anyone like sitting like this and that was a surprise as well. But yeah, I concur. It was a full surprising week, not only because of this last hour surprises, but also because of the participations actually. So yeah, actually, if we look upon the Excel file, if we go into this week in general. You guys, what did you think about the first day, for example? Speaking about the first division and second one, this was huge, actually. We had a first full day What did you think it was the main reason for this to happening in so long?
I mean, to be honest, I think it was due to the messages on the group on Sunday.
During the weekend.
Yeah.
Do you think that it had such an effect that people finally realized that they were here for some kind of purpose, that this had a purpose effectively? No, I was asking you if you think that it was like the impact that the messages had on people.
I think you have an impact. Your strong personality.
The hero that people don't deserve, right?
Yeah. The hero without a cape.
Ah, I see. But despite that, do you guys think that those performances, even if everyone has participated, do you think that's something that still will go on, or for next week, for example, people might not participate? I know this is kind of a weird question because we can't predict the future, but you guys, for example, think that this will have more constancy? It will happen more, constantly, or don't you have that idea?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, but I don't really know. But I think, someone told me that the council was that the council had some ideas to try and get more people to at least make an effort not to have the least amount of points, let's say it like that. Right. That might work in favor.
Actually, I think we can already tell people that, so everyone can know, so everyone can be aware actually about what's going to happen on the next week. First of all, we will have this week a new contestant. His name is Shay, and his player name is Shazam. And then beginning on the next week, not this one, the after one, the next one, the following one, we're gonna split the divisions among this. We're gonna have a first division with only 5 contestants, and then we're gonna have a second division with 7 persons or contestants. And then there will be, in the end of each week, the council has decided, how can you guys say, like not Hall of Fame, but I would definitely call it like a Hall of Shame. The opposite.
Yeah.
So would you guys, can you guys like explain a little better how this will work, the Hall of Shame?
I don't know if you want to explain it, Philip, but...
He passed you the word. He gave you the word. Please accept it.
Explain it, Philip.
Please explain it.
Okay, I shall explain it. So basically the Hall of Shame would be a separate, let's say not a separate league. It's kind of the 2 people with the least amount of points would be classified as the members of the Hall of Shame. They would continue in their leagues, but this would maybe give them the motivation to work harder next week, so they wouldn't be classified as the Hall of Shame members in the following week.
Yes, definitely. No, we're not calling them that. If I can add something, this is only to explain something. For example, this first week, apart the penalizations and stuff, we saw that, for example, we had here one contestant, which his name is OZ. He had some terrific, huge 10 points, but then in the other weeks, we're aware that he never participated anymore. And we aren't judging, because everyone participates according to his life and its availability. but still, it's like Gonçalves said before. It's mostly to motivate people, so don't they get in the Hall of Shame. So it's kind of a funny thing, but it's not to humiliate anyone. No, because this is for this is to have fun. This is for people being motivated to do sport and things like that. But still, it's kind, like giving you that little push up, so you don't give up and you don't see the table and you're like, yeah, I gave it one time, so yeah, then the rest of the whole week I'm not gonna do it anymore. So yeah, it's mostly because of that. I don't know if you gentlemen have something more to say concerning about, for example, this third day. Looking, for example, on MAGMAGUUU's record, he performed 41. In the beginning, we know that he performed like 46, but he had that kind of issue with stretching the legs, so that's why he got only the record of 41. Do you guys want to talk about the fact that, for example, on the third day he was 41, and in the last day, I'm sorry, the last day is not the best example because he only performed one, but do you guys want to talk, for example, about the difference between the 41 on the third day and the 18 about the fourth?
I mean,
Maybe
there can be.
as the days passed, maybe he was improving his posture or something, and they got better. I don't know.
So you're saying that his posture got better, but when we look at the reps, effectively they got worse. So
It's just,
do you
it's
think
just a
that?
guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think
there's one problem that unfortunately most of the exercises, if you don't do you tend to have a bad posture, so it is easier to do, and if you correct the posture or do them correctly, the exercise tends to be a little bit more difficult. So it might be that, it might be the fact that it was like the fourth day of doing that exercise, so he might have been tired. It can be the fact that he didn't have time that day, so he had to rush the things. Can be a number of things, so we can only guess. But I mean, yeah, but on the last day, we can surely say that he was just too tired.
Yeah.
After a week of
a total exception, because when we look here on the 0,4, I mean, we never saw something like this for sure. And I think, I mean, we still can say that it was a participation, right? Because if we look on the other ones, and I'm saying it again, people only participate according to its to their availability. We're not judging at all. But still, I just wanted to finish this analysis by looking on a last thing. When we look on the winners of this week's challenge, I was one of the lucky winners because I got the promotion for the first division. But still, I would like that you guys would talk about something. We see that we saw actually that MAGMAGUUU or Gonçalves, whatever. He came from the second division and he straight up got a first division win. So do you guys have any explanation for that? Because it doesn't happen usually. Usually it doesn't happen, the one that got promoted winning the first division. So do you guys have any explanation for that? Do you guys think that he's like really motivated? He really works hard on himself?
I think he has balls of steel.
all right, and a part of that, what else?
And despite having balls of steel, they don't apparently they don't weigh much, because you can clearly do many of the exercises really well. We would think that with the weight of the balls it would be harder, but
yeah.
Sorry.
No, you were saying something. I'm sorry.
I was going to say that it all depends on the exercises. There are some exercises that some people are better at, and he is a strong contender, so a strong player, let's say like that.
No doubt.
And they
Of course, there are.
participate a lot.
What?
It's not like how should I say this? I can only remark his performances, and I'm saying again, he's a true example because he's been winning, he's been participating, he's been also trying to improve his this week's, for example, posture. Let's say he tried to improve his back posture, trying to perform the crunches better. So I think he's really a good example for the other ones. And yeah, we'll be watching him from until the end of this competition. All right, gentlemen. So I think it's the better part, I guess, for everyone. So basically, this is only the final analysis where we see that OZ curiously he got the first and best performance in the first day, but then in the end he told us that he got some injuries and he couldn't perform, so it's a shame. So he fell down to the second one, and then for the next week it will be like this. Actually, I have to change this because we're gonna add here actually the Shay or Shazam. Few people might prefer because it's gonna be his player name actually, but still it will be like this. So the 6 players on each division, and only to remind people, in the following one, the 11th week, it's gonna be 5 people on the first division, and then 7 people on the second one. And we're gonna have already we're gonna thank you so much. We're gonna have already the Hall of Shame. Okay, people, so
How do you write?
What do you do on writing?
Magic. I thank you so much for raising your hand. I just would like to remind people that because of Shayza or Shay, once he got in the competition, the number of weeks increased, only 1 more. So I don't think that might be an issue for people in general. Let's just remind that the winner of this challenge was MAGMAGUUU, as we already knew, and his main record was 41. So, guys, who do you think it's gonna be the next lucky one in this podcast? Do you guys have any idea? Do you guys want to shoot out any guess?
I think it will be
This one. Or
OZ?
no. Yeah,
Nico?
I think it will be.
this one.
Or Fast?
He's saying Fast Sonic, yeah.
Or OZ, or Fast Sonic, or Nico, or Shazam, or one of them, right?
No, it will be Ozzy.
OZ? Why OZ then, if I can ask?
Because I hope it is him.
This is a tricky question, but do you think if it gets to be OZ choosing the challenge for this week, do you think he's going to participate more than the last one?
Yeah, I think so. It might give him more motivation because it's his exercise. So, yeah.
All right then. I don't know if you want to add something more.
I would also like to see Fastonic get to choose the exercise because that way he would choose one that he's good at and he would participate and give his all every day.
Yeah. Do you wanna add something else, Philippe, or?
No, I don't like to add before marriage.
Okay then. All right, people. So let's see who's the lucky one this time. So between 1 and 4, you guys have already gave your guesses. If I had to choose or to guess one, I would say it would be Shazam. So odds are on the table. Our bets are on the table actually. So let's go. On the count of 3. 1,
3, 2,
3.
Fastonic.
Way to go, my man. All right, so let's see. Indeed, it was Fast Sonic actually to be chosen. So,
I think we are in for a sprint challenge.
a sprint challenge, and how would we perform that? The sprint challenge inside our places.
One leg.
By jumping around, right? By jumping around our places and stuff, like running and jumping, right?
Right.
If he would struggle by choosing a challenge, what challenge would you guys suggest to Fast Sonic? Because usually, as we already know him, sometimes he has difficulties or struggles to give the first step. So if you guys would have to suggest any challenge for him, what would you guys say?
I don't really know the name in English, but dorsage.
Oh,
back. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like back. I would say like back flip. It's not like back flipping, but it is kind of.
It's the opposite of sit-ups, but
I think so.
With your,
yeah. Because if I can show people, you have to be
belly down on the floor. Yeah.
And then you have to perform like. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna choose to have the arms like this or like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's harder with the arms stretched.
If you had to choose,
Cambalhotas.
Kick flips. I couldn't.
Why not?
I couldn't perform kick flips for real. It would be nicer if you would choose something that everyone can perform. Actually. All right, fellas. I think this was the whole thing. I mean, the most important things for this podcast. I don't know if you guys want to add something else. I think we already talked about everything. I think I just only can talk for the only thing that might be missing me is just we're gonna choose Fast Sonic we're gonna ask actually Fast Sonic to choose his challenge until the end of today. And hoping that he can give us the main rules already so we can approve or not approve.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you guys... Sorry, you were saying something.
No, I just said, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. All right, then.
So,
I don't know if you guys want to add something else.
Nope.
Say something else.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, guys. All right, so thank you very much for seeing another podcast. Thank you guys for being here and for reminding people who is the council around here. So
No, thank you.
No. Thank you.
No, but first of all, thank you.
Okay then. We have to leave this because I think
Gonçalves
has to go study and has a lot of more important things to do. So, guys, thank you very much for seeing this podcast again. If there's any question or any doubt, please text us on the group or whatever. And yeah, that's it pretty much. So, thank you again. Have a nice rest of Sunday, guys. And for all the group, I wish the same.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
see you guys.
Thank you.
See ya. Bye.
See ya.